Hello, beautiful bastards. The name is Wolf, and welcome to Cataclismo, a strategy game where you have to defend yourself against a horde of horrors. Very much akin to They Are Billions, combined with elements of Stronghold, for those who know that particular game. It is a wonderful combination, and there are plans to actually make a creative mode as well, which means if you know Stronghold, you can build your castles block by block. And in this game, you can build your outpost, your castle, block by block effectively. And the higher you build, the more you build your castle up, the stronger and more durable it will become. All combined with those same pressure points of They Are Billions.
I never thought this place would
All right. Now this is the second mission.
Rise, Herald. We need to get this settlement working again.
Exactly. Now, in this case, we have the Citadel. It's the main base. That's the thing we have to protect. If that falls, it's game over. A very similar concept.
We shall need wood before all else.
And yes, the two primary resources in this game are wood and stone so far. We can gather those. We know what the max gather per item is, so we can optimize that. And you can already tell there's some blocks around. And you can see the squares being formed because it's essentially a giant Tetris puzzle sometimes. Let's move our minions inside. We have the base, the primary character, lovely AoE nuker. We have a typical bowman with a priority of high ground specialty, so we want to put them on the walls. And then we have like the low ground lobber, which have AoE damage and want to be close to the enemy to have increased splash damage. So you can kind of optimize your build or your base around that with different levels, for example. Speaking of, though, we have to do two things. We have to build a sawmill. Now, as you hover over it, you can see 15 is the max production of this particular sawmill. So you can optimize that by simply placing it in the most convenient of spots.
This will take a moment.
Let's see, we have another one over here.
We should build some steps to the sawmill while
Exactly.
it is underway.
As you can see, when you build a building, right? When there's a building that you want to create, there's a little path thing. It has to be free, and you have to be able to have a path that goes to the Citadel. If there's no path, the building doesn't work. Now, luckily enough, we can build our little path here. We have some natural formations forming, so I'm just going to see if I can be cheeky about it. You can make it as dirty or as quick as you possibly would want it yourself. I'm going to keep it a little nice because it's just a thing I prefer, because otherwise I will lose my bloody mind. Now, the shorter the road to any kind of, to the Citadel is, like, the better it is, because there's actual resource transfer happening between the people that facilitate it. So you will see people walk with wood to the Citadel. So the shorter the route, the better, right? Now, we do have some stone in the back here hidden, as this is the second mission. The first mission, it tells you about the controls. The second mission tells you about the basics of building, which is why I'm picking it up with some basics of combat. And then the 3 is like the big one where you get to be your own king and start from scratch. Although the map is relatively small in the demo. There you go. They are gathering. As you can see, they are walking. Very good stuff, right?
We'll need somewhere for folk to live.
Yes, we need to build houses. More houses means more people. More people means we can expand our base. Very basic stuff. If you have played They Are Billions, you can probably already recognize some of the elements that are at play here, right? So we'll just start at the corner right here. Just build a nice couple of buildings. We could theoretically, if they had the support for it, build on top of it. You could also build support and kind of make yourself a little apartment complex. It's entirely up to you, which is why I think it's so cool that they have a creative mode planned. If you look at the very menu screen, there's like creative mode. So there's probably going to be buildings for people, or like a moment for people where they can just build these beautiful, perfect installations of just ultimate defense. I remember playing Age of Empires back in the day, and made my own custom games, and used the map editor to make myself like in a perfect map where I could build the perfect defense that was self-sustainable. You know, get like automated workers to repair your buildings automatically, that type of stuff. Luckily enough, the buildings here, they repair themselves. Ah, yes. Speaking of making things perfect, we do need oxygen. That's one of the things that is the unique material. We have air filters. Air filters don't work. You have to build them higher. They have a max gathering production of 180. So you can build them at a higher space if it is allowed. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's just not enough space, so we have to make our own or find a space that facilitates it. Let's make our own from scratch. They're not too heavy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if I'm going to go completely in the back here, trying to move it away as far as I can from our buildings. I'm going to see how high I need to go, because once again, we know 180 is max. This is 140. Let's go one higher. Hopefully that will be enough. Look at that, 180. Now we need to make sure that we have a staircase, right? Because as you can see, now there is no means of getting up there. And that is a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can make a confined staircase. Just a little something, right? We do have a bunch of puzzle pieces to do so. Let's actually try this one, all right? We do have the ability to move the camera, so get creative with it. All right, let's see. Go here. Nope, I want the other one. Ooh, is that the one? Yeah, that's where there is a will, there is a curved staircase that totally won't lead to your death. I would not recommend. I am violating some building laws over here. You know what? That's fine. In a post-apocalyptic world, there might not be some building laws. Look at that. Little wee. Just a little wee. Hopefully that will work. It might actually require an open spot here. I am not sure if I remember correctly. But we'll see, because we're building. And there's a recycle button, so if we want to change something up, we can just recycle the selected piece. Easy. All right. Let's see. As you can see here, like they're walking over the staircase. They're actually interacting with the terrain, so anything you build is going to be used. As long as it can support one another. All right, so let's take a look at what we need next. We are working on the houses that they're being done. We have population. Yep, current max available 23. Let's actually build... let's build another one. Let's build some over here, you know. Let's see. +4. You know, let's do another +4. I think that's going to be fine. I think that's all we need. We could have actually moved it over there to make it look a little like a street with buildings. Ah, there it is. There's the problem. I actually build it one too low. But that's okay, because as I said, we have the recycle button. Alright, so we just build it back up. And then I knew I did something wrong. And then you probably would already be yelling at me if you were watching this on the YouTubes. But that's the beauty of this game. You can just make that mistake and it's very easy solvable because they have the tools to do so, which is very Stronghold related, which is very, very cool. I'm not even sure if anybody remembers Stronghold. I'm thinking that people who watch my videos they might have not been born when Stronghold came out. Oh my goodness, I'm having an existential crisis if I don't watch out. So we can actually move this around, because I might want to put another building there. So I'm actually going to change the location or the direction of the staircase by doing it like this. Now, luckily enough, there only seems to be a path that is required. There's not an actual oxygen man that walks around
We have more work to do.
that I know of. It seems to be a relatively automated building, luckily enough. You just need a path. Gathering stone and minerals, yes. That's when the good stuff begins. Because yes, the wood is like a basic, quick, maybe fort. But the stone, that's where all the good stuff is. That's where the magic happens. So, let's actually go over here. Can I already make my beacon? I cannot yet make my beacon. We'll be introduced to that shortly. Beacons are the method of expending the influence of your citadel, right? Like, consider it a pylon. And we must construct additional ones. So, as that goes on, we can see that the buildings, like the stones they're looking different depending on the height, which is also kind of a cool mechanic that they have. The higher and stronger the wall is, the more healthier and clean and tough it looks. And yes, you can build these things yourself as well, which extend range and do increased damage depending on which specialty you use. We'll get to that in just a second. It's really nice.
Right away.
I remember playing Stronghold, and this is such good vibes.
Quarry here, it will gather stone for our walls.
Yep, there it is. The quarry has been mentioned.
Well spotted, but our territory doesn't reach that far.
Come on, give me the beacon.
Not yet.
Give me the beacon or give me death. There it is, expanding territory. Yes. And luckily enough, it also tells you immediately how much territory you are going to expand if you click on it. So we'll just put it nicely here because it's a dead end anyway. So while that is building, let's see everything is working. Are you still producing 180? Yes, you are. Perfect. We might make another one in the future once I get some additional soldiers out. But that should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, we just have to wait until the beacon is done, which should be about done right now. Look at that.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Our territory now extends to the stone deposit.
Yes.
Let's start gathering.
All right. So now we can gather the stone. There's 2 resources here. Now, if we hover over, once again, you see 15 max, 15 max. Now, we don't have the means to make max mineral happen, but we do have the means of making max stone happen. I think 5 is the max we can achieve here. Yes. So let's just keep it clean. 15.5 is more than enough. I think that is perfect. Unfortunately, you can't build another one here. There's just not enough space. So we'll just leave that as is and get our shenanigans sorted. Because now that we are going to get stone, we're going to start building the wall. And that's where the magic is. To me, at least. To me, it's very magical. Also, while we're at it, you can explore. As you can see, there's like salvages and there's like rewards and resources there. There's other stuff on the map as well.
Will do. Now, let's rebuild those walls.
Yes, let's do it.
More walls? It's true, we have plenty of stone.
Yes. Infinite stone. Resources don't seem to deplenish as well, which is very comfortable in a building game for me.
These new walls stand firm.
Yes, exactly. As you can see, I am going to close this as well because this seems like a hazard, you know? Like, oh yeah, I've got perfect walls and then a giant hole in your defense. The weird thing, however, that I have seen is that the stone brick the 2x1 and the 1x2 are 4 stone, yet the primary one is a 3 stone. And it's only 1 block. It's a little weird, so... and I'm also not sure if weaving has any benefit. The weaving of stone. Now, as you can see, we have 3 high stone here. It's considered low. That's the toughness. But I believe if we go to 4... Let's actually take a look if that works. As you can see, it becomes medium toughness and it actually changes color, gets medium toughness, and it should be able to withstand most basic assaults, which is very, very good. All right, let's build that over here as well. Very good. All right. So let's actually fill this up right here. That's fine. Let's fill this up here. Yep. Okay. That's perfect. And then we could just make a ladder, or we can leave it like that. It's perfectly fine. In case they need to go over here, our defenders. All right. So that wall is now taken care of. You can immediately see how much cleaner it looks already. They take quite a bit of stone, so we have to be wary of it. We also have gates, so be wary of that too. Let's actually have a wee bit of a peek, shall we? There is a trap right here that we cannot remove. So this kind of forces us to build in the middle right here. Yes, we're just doing this. Perfect. You want at least a wall that's too thick, because then you have the places where they can stand behind the extensions as well. That will become prevalent in just a minute. I'm keeping 2x2 open for the simple reason that I want to make a gate there.
We could use some sort of passage through
There it
our
is.
new structure.
Yeah, so we do want to make a gate there. Let me just make an awkward block here. There you go. All right. Let's see what the gates are like. Yes, we have a double door. I'm just going to do a double door. And then we add those 2 there. And then we finish it off with a nice little combo.
We could use some
All right.
traps around our walls.
So now we have this beautiful wall here. And they're talking about traps, which makes sense. So yeah, we could just lay these traps. If you have excess woods, this is really nice. Now, unfortunately, the thing with traps is that they do break after a while. At least these wooden traps do. They also cost a lot of wood. So if you have a bunch of excess wood, since you're mostly working with stone now, you can just load it up and it'll be fine. It's monstrously fine. So while that is going, let's make another double gate right here. Yes, we'll make another double gate.
Not enough wood.
We actually don't have enough wood right now because we just used it all on the traps. Because we're so clever about it. Alright. Let us make the first wave, or the first line of our wall right here then. Okay. Let's load that up. Very good. Alright. Tactical pieces. This is where the magic happens on making your wall actually useful and making it look very nice too. In the meantime, I'm still going to have to deal a little bit with this, because once again, we want to make sure that we have a double wall so that our people can both walk and fight. You can't do that with one wall, because if you have one of those range boosters that we have seen there as well, as you can see, there needs to be a spot behind that they can stand. Now, luckily enough, they can phase through one another, so you only need a wall that's 2 thick. Although aesthetically speaking, it probably would look best for a 3 thick, but you know, demo and all. Alright, let's see. We do have enough for another door, so let's finish that. Perfect. Alright. Looks good. How's my archer doing? Oh, by the way, I was trying to salvage. Yep. He can actually, I believe, he could shoot from up here. As you can see, he can actually reach down there, although it's not very far. Let me actually put him on the walls.
Huh?
There's Iris. Let's actually put her up there. And then we have the AoE guy. Let's put him over there. Let's put him on the walls already. Just because we can. Alright. Let's see. I want to make sure that I really can't make another quarry.
Not enough wood.
No, it's just wood. My bad.
Not enough wood.
Yeah, can't. What do you mean not enough wood? Pretty sure I have enough wood. Pretty sure I do. Okay, we take one incoming with 360. We are consuming 170. Alright. There it is. Can I... Is there anything I can do here? No. Alright. It's fine. We are using a lot of walls because we just want to make things look good. It is really not necessary to win this level with, but I like building. You know? I just like it. I just like it. Oh. That was not intended. Recycle that. Push it back. Alright. So when it comes down to these pieces, they do require a little bit of love.
Not enough stone.
And as you can see, they also reinforce the wall even further, which is kind of cool. But yes, we do need a lot of stone. Ruins. Yep. Let's see if we can actually find a salvage or two. It does not appear to be the case. We do have some damaged banners down there. Alright. Let me actually fast forward so things move a little quicker. Alright. Let's make another one. And then we'll make 2 over here as well. Perfect. Awesome. Yep, we have... That is taken care of. So now we'll just make sure that we have access to all of the items. I want to make a staircase here. Probably would serve us well to do that. Especially since we are also starved for wood a little bit. So let's see. We do have a staircase over here we can finish off. So let's do that. Okay, make it a curve. Perfect. So now we have a means up here. Although as you can see, it doesn't mean we can't get up here, sadly. So we have to make a staircase maybe over here too. I mean, there are much cleaner ways of doing this, admittedly, but sometimes you just gotta make do with the resources you have available, and we don't currently have a lot available. Alright. There it is. Let's curve that. Perfect. Let's curve it in further. Can I sneak another block in there? Yes. Yes, I can. Alright, come on. Let's... Perfect. And then we can connect it over there. And then we can do this. Because then we can actually put our guy over here, which makes him benefit more from the low ground unit. Oh, did I not finish it off? Oh no, I did not. My bad. I messed it up. I can't actually reach that. That's fine. I can actually put him up here then, next to one of those range boosters. He's still going to do plenty of AoE. He's just going to have maximized AoE. Which is like, whatever, right? That's fine. There's worse things in the world. Alright, fast forward. Keep getting me some stone. Let's make more of these. Now we have done the primary quest. Get 2 banners. Unlocking more tactical pieces. Yep. Now the banners give us damage buffs.
Nothing if no one is manning it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's a 3x3 damage buff. So I found this being one of the better potentials.
Yeah, doing it.
Alright, let's actually get
What? Okay.
the damage buffs. Right, where's the Lady Iris? You're over
Eyes
here.
open.
Let's go here. Perfect. Alright. Now that we have some more stone, let's see if we can finish this off.
Those filthy horrors won't
Perfect.
reach us so easily now.
Do not be so sure. Night arrives, and our rebuilding efforts have attracted them. Take
All right.
positions.
Yep, here's our first wave. They're going to be quite tame. Luckily enough, you can also skip forward to each wave in certain missions. But yes,
The night is nearly here.
fast forward. As you can see, the moon will soon be available on the screen. In the meantime, we can hopefully still get a bit more stone out. And one of the things that I do enjoy is that in this game, the walls, if they don't get attacked for a while, they repair automatically. That's very comfortable. I hate having to do that type of maintenance manually, so the fact that they built this automatically is really cool. There's the moon on the screen. We're going to keep it facing forward. I cannot build my barracks yet, but that's okay. I know I'm going to need some additional support here soon, so we'll just do that for now. All right, let's make sure that we have additional blocks. Perfect. All right. Night's almost upon us.
Not enough stone.
I want to finish this off. That way I can walk from here to here without having to go down. Perfect. All right, here we go. The only thing that is not optimal is the fact that our bomber, as you can see,
The horrors are
not very happy about that. Actually, he's very happy when it comes out to close range. It's our archer that is close range unhappy. So we actually would want to have him slightly further away. And we have a bunch of traps out. As you can see, they are taking a bunch of damage. You can see their health bars if you zoom in a bit more. Look at that. Easy.
We won.
Minimal damage taken.
This was only a bite at our ankles. They're testing us.
All right.
You have no idea, Hogardian. Prepare for more conflict.
As you can see, the health also increased right
Hiding
there.
won't be enough to survive the night. We have to put up a fight.
All right. I believe we're going to get a wave on the other side now. Now, they do want to increase our military strength. So let's actually go ahead and deal with that.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, got an archer here.
We are
Iris
needed.
over there.
That's right.
Perfect. All right. Let's go with our beloved barracks. Let's put them over here. Just nice and cozy in the corner. Now, the good thing about this is that we can also actually build something on top of here. Do you see that flat square? Yeah, that's not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence. All right, very good. Let's see. Very lovely. Yep, everything is gone. We have a bunch of access citizens. And once the barracks are done, we can do a bunch of interesting stuff.
With the barracks ready, we can start training troops.
Exactly. We can also build a filtering system here. We just have to make sure that there's a means of reaching it. So we have to build a staircase. Now, luckily enough, we have a bunch of wood available. So we can simply just build that staircase if we wanted to. And we do. We do want to make a staircase. But we only have to make sure that we reach a certain point. So let's actually keep going down by one. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we can actually remove that. And then let's see. Staircase, staircase, staircase. Let's make this look somewhat decent. Okay. Try to keep it a little compact. Let's swirl this around. Let's make sure we don't make the same mistake as before. Alright, so that is going. So that way you can preserve like potentially a lot of space or maybe build other things on top of that, which is kind of nice. Also, the barracks are done, so we have access to things like improved range for a bunch of research, which is really cool. But also, more importantly, more people. It's one of the reasons I was able to preemptively build some more shacks, as well as the second oxygen collector, because we're going to need to support the new people and the new research and all the costs that are increasing. So, just preemptively kind of toying around with that. Are you good? Research is done, so we should be able to reach much further. Yeah, looking good. Looking very good.
On my way.
Perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
For Ogar.
Forgot about that. Yep, during the daylight you do have these random stranglers you have to deal with. As always. So we'll just let Iris take care of that. That should be fine. She has some good AoE. Perfect.
Where to?
Alright, let's get one of the people over here. So that we have some defense.
Eyes
I'm going to
open.
move Iris
We
over
will
there
prevail.
now. I think I just have to make sure that it's one AoE, one range unit should be fine. As you can see here, we have some
The
additional
battle, yes.
salvage here, so let's actually check that out. Alright. There's our second AoEer. Perfect. Let's actually grab leather bow grip, increase damage for bowmen, as well as the production queue or leather gauntlets. That's increasing the stats for the lobber, which is really, really good.
The masks
Alright,
on.
let's see. Look at that. Salvage obtained, salvage obtained. Perfect. We have lots of value right now.
We will prevail.
Very good. Let's recruit another 2 bowmen. While we have... Oh, we have no wood actually right now. So I was going to say, while we have some excess wood, but we don't have any. I was going to make some traps. But yeah, that's not going to happen now, is it? Alright, let's set a rally point. Just a little closer here. I think that's fine. There you go. He can shoot quite far. His damage is also increased. Yeah, that's so much better, isn't it? Look at that. Boom. Easy. Alright. Now we could speed things forward soon enough. Train lobber. Do I want more lobbers? It's going to get crowded soon. So I'm wondering if I want to add another lobber to the mix. Just because I can. Okay. Let's, when in Rome. When in Rome. Takes 15 to make a trap. But they're going to funnel through here. Because they can't go through here because there's like a wall in the way. They will funnel through here. So maybe some traps in that corner would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay. Unit ready.
Post me high.
Awesome. So we have 2 bows there, 1 bomber. Let's put 1 bowman here.
What?
Let's put another bomber down here.
Huh? I'm on.
Perfect. There we go. Now I want you here. I want you
A
there.
solid plan.
Perfect.
We
Are you any good? Yeah, you're good. You're fine. I could extend the wall here, maybe build something up and then build another cross point, which might not be a terrible thing. I do have some excess stone. So let's just build that up. Then we build one of those fancy points like that. And then we'll put our primary nuker over here.
Yeah.
Eyes open, yes.
Perfect. Look at that. And so the extension begins. That's why you need, like, again, 2 stones, right?
The night is nearly here.
Yep, there it is. We do have some additional wood. So let's just try to spread that out a little bit. Okay. 2 more. Yeah, it looks good. We're going to easily hold that. I have faith. Our walls are thick. And our resilience is thicker. Alright, come on. Come on. Now, there's no wave over there, so I could theoretically move one of my guys here just to have some additional support. The moon is almost there. We have plenty of stone left, so suppose one of the things we could do is extend even further. Okay, tactical spot. I mean, they won't have the damage upgrade, but you know, it is what it is.
Doing it.
Range boost.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Range boost, perfect.
The
Yes.
horrors are coming.
Alright. Here they are. Let's go. Lots of them coming in. A lot of the big boys as well. Traps doing work. They're ignoring the wall, at least the door. Oh yeah, we made short work of them. Very short work. Very good. And now what we could do is actually skip to the final night immediately, which is really, really comfy. But...
We lack citizens for that.
ooh, we actually lack citizens even after I made another one? Oh boy. That is wild. Alright. Let me actually make another shack then. And then we finish it off with a bang.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go here.
We lack citizens
Yeah,
for that.
yeah. Almost. Almost ready. Come on. Almost. Immediate citizen. Immediate citizen. And then once these 2 are done, we're going to speed things up immediately and call it a good day. Look at that. We also have additional stranglers coming in. They don't stand a chance. Alright.
Yeah, good.
Put you here. And I guess what I could do is just build some more traps right
Not
near the
enough
gate, near
wood.
the wall. That certainly works as well. There's the other one.
Yeah.
We'll put you over here. And then we'll directly go for the
night is
final
nearly
wave.
here.
Perfect. Alright, as you can see, they're coming from both sides now. Trigger the next wave. Yes.
Get
Here we
ready
go.
to battle. Take positions.
This is it. This is where the thickness comes, supposedly. Now we have Lady Iris here, our special unit on the left. So this is the initial wave.
Not enough wood.
All right. Lobbers are doing work. Ooh, that's a thick. All right, getting a little thick. All right. We do have some problems on the right here. Our AoEers are taking out the smaller ones, but the bigger ones are doing a number on us. Okay. We have to move this one closer to the danger zone. All right, let's move him in. Let's move all of them in. Okay, my walls are holding. Are they holding? Yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Perfect. Could have used another AoE or closer to that, I suppose. But there it is. We
Exhausted.
survived the night.
Yet, we won.
There it is. And that's just the tutorial, basically, right? Building defense. As you can see, the third level is really where things kick off. As you can see, you can construct your own perfect building. So I'm already like thinking back to my history lessons about
Night,
how castles were building.
defended the city gates from the horrors of the mist.
All right.
With her peers in the order,
Our sworn defenders. Mm-hmm.
Yet, this was not the first time Ogar stood against its enemies.
No, it does not.
30 years before that night, while the Order was once again fighting for their families, for all of us,
The lore.
a quiet sound began that would change our history.
Okay.
And when the Perla scholars opened their door, there she was. Between her tiny arms, a Perla embedded in her chest.
Oh boy.
You already know.
That can't be good. I'm going to skip the story right here. You can check out the story yourself. If you want to. But there it is. Cataclismo. A wonderful attempt at trying to fuse They Are Billions with something like a Stronghold build. I'm really looking forward to what people come up with in that free aesthetic building mode, right? But yes, you can follow it on Kickstarter. You can check out the demo on Steam. I'll put a link in the description box. Check out the rest of the channel as well. I've been releasing a lot of content for all these Steam Next demos. Thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good night. Take care. And I am out.